Can we save this world? How can we improve this world? I don't know. Do not listen to everything you've been told. Listen to yourself more, to your true self.
And I've heard people talk about 4D and 5D. What does that mean to you?
4D could be like the astral level. We have to remember who we are.
How do you think the world would be different?
Yeah, it's a very deep question.
If people were to learn the lessons, if people were to watch your films and take the lessons from it, how do you think the world would be different?
Yeah, it's a very deep question. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this world right now. I don't know about you, but can we save this world? How can we improve this world? I don't know. I think we should have more power on ourselves. Do not listen to everything you've been told and listen to yourself more, to your true self. That's the solution, that's the key. The key is within who you really are. That's the real solution. Because the reality we experience, this 3D world, is like just a dream. In a sense, it's relatively real. It's just a projection from inside out. So if we want to change this world, we have to project something else. But not just on a conscious level, like let's say I want a better world, but we have to really, on a subconscious level, on an emotional level, we have to project something else. Every single one of us. So it takes a lot of time to change the world because people have to change themselves first. So I think it will take time, but I think there is an acceleration going on right now.
So you do believe there's an awakening going on? People are.
Yes, I think so.
Hmm.
But there are also many other things going on. So I don't know. I try to focus on what I can control and what I can do. Because otherwise I'm like everyone else, I feel depressed.
Yes. No, I understand. I guess I was asking the question and like in a fantasy way. If people could watch your films and awaken to the reality.
Yeah. I think it would be like it's a cliche, like a French word, but it's like the end of the movie Matrix, the one, If I could awaken, or everyone could awaken to who we really are, it will be like the end of the movie, when he says no, and the bullets, like, they just stop. It's really this kind of stuff. Like, if you can awaken to who you are, you can project something else.
Yeah. So let's talk about that, because I know you mentioned a 3D world, and I've heard people talk about 4D and 5D. What does that mean to you?
Okay, so some hard questions. My understanding is that the 3D world is where we live right now, in space and time, with the brain, the body, and everything. We have to live in this 3D world, but that's not it. There is more. And I think the 4D could be like the astral level, like when we dream, when we go out of body. Some people can go out of body. It's like another level of dimension. It's everything is at the same place, but it's another vibration. It's a little higher. And when we dream, we can access this level, and there is still a duality going on between good and evil, as we think. You can have a nightmare, you can have a good dream. You can, when you go out of body, people often say that you can meet good entities or bad entities, like demons or things like that. That's the 4D plane, but you can go higher and higher. It's not the end of it. So I think when you go beyond this astral level, when you can project your emotions very easily, when you go higher, you can, at some point, there is no duality going on as we think. It's like good and evil, just one. Everything is just one. And you just experience that, but it's beyond the words we can use, I think. It's beyond our understanding. We are guys who want to understand everything.
Right.
And we cannot get that, there is no bad. And people will always say there is no bad things, everything is perfect. Like, people will always say, what about children dying, hungry? What about murderers? All these kind of usual examples. And I don't have an answer. You don't know. You just know that this is not the end of it, what we are living right now. There is something more, but it doesn't mean that we have to escape this 3D world, because there is nowhere to escape. There is only here and now. So heaven and everything else, heaven, God, it's all here and now. But we just cannot see it, literally. Cannot see it. We are not conscious that it's all here and now. And that's the job. We have to awaken. We have to remember who we are.